Hello guys, it's football here with John Montez and welcome again to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm also doing fine. You know what? I feel for Arsenal fans. I do feel for Arsenal fans. If this was Manchester United fan, if this one was Manchester United at this point where Arsenal are, it's challenging and it's emotionally not good. It's emotionally damaging. I feel for Arsenal it's really disappointing. It's really disappointing. And people knew this one was coming. Man City are too good. But we have to, let me analyze, let me go first into this game before I enter into Arsenal. Today's Brighton showed a class. They really outsmarted Arsenal. Everything. Fly Emirates, you go and dominate the second best team. We thought Arsenal were the second best team in the league. Today, Newcastle really showed them what Premier League is. This is Newcastle. It's not the first time Newcastle is doing it. We saw Newcastle doing it to Manchester United. We saw Newcastle doing it to Chelsea. We saw Newcastle doing it to Liverpool. Now today they have shown Arsenal fly Emirates. That is the strange thing. Going away, getting 3 goals, getting 3 points, and they are also trying to get the European football. It's really interesting. We have to applaud Brighton. Brighton have really impressed. Imagine what Brighton has gone through. Losing a coach in the middle of the season, getting a new coach which comes in and they really adopted very quickly, and now they are trying to get European football. A game between Brighton and I know Brighton haven't met with Man City. That one will be really an interesting game. Will be really an interesting game because at the moment, let's be honest, right? Brighton really play nice football. Man City also plays nice football, and it will be really a real battle. Although at that point Man City will be already crowned as the Premier League winners, it will be really interesting to see how that game will play. But we have to applaud Brighton. We have to applaud Brighton. What Brighton have done today, what Brighton have done today is really outstanding. It's really outstanding what Brighton has done today, and this is the nature of Premier League. You can't know that which team was it? Everton outsmarted Newcastle. Everton has outsmarted Brighton. They scored. Brighton lost 5-0 against Everton, which is fighting for relegation. That shows you how intense Premier League has become. How that shows you how Premier League is more difficult, is more strange, is more unpredictable. Anything can happen. Sometimes I will even wonder if these matches are fixed. You know what? Sometimes it's really strange. So that shows how intense Premier League is. That today we have to applaud Brighton for their game. We have to applaud Brighton this season. They have been really outstanding team this season. I think it's one of the most improved team. We will do that one at the end. We will do that video at the end of the season. Then we'll look onto that. But let me get now into Arsenal. Let's say Arsenal players should take this one as a positive somehow. They should take positive part of it and carry it to the next season. You never know, but that is now the problem in the Premier League. You can't predict next season how next season will play because Man City are too good. Chelsea are also coming here. They have gotten a new manager. We'll do that analysis tomorrow. Chelsea have gotten a new manager. Manchester United are here with the new owners. They will have money transfer window. Arsenal will try to come back. Tottenham is there. Newcastle is now also emerging. Brighton is now emerging. You don't know how next season things will play out. You don't know how next season teams will prepare, and this is a warning to Arsenal, teams like Arsenal or Manchester United. This is like a lesson. Let's say, for example, for you to win Premier League, you need around 95 points. Now Arsenal cannot get 95 points. For you to be guaranteed to win Premier League, you need around 95 points. But Arsenal have showed they can do it. It has showed other teams that if you back up or you back up your team, it has shown other clubs if you back up your teams, you can do it. Arsenal missed this league because of the squad depth. Arsenal had first 11, but immediately the injury crisis hit that squad. It was not easy to control the game. And that one affected them. The squad depth of Arsenal was not good enough as Man City's. Man City win league because of the squad depth. Man City wins league because they have a number of players. They have a system to do it. The manager is being backed each and every season. Even this season, I know Pep will just want one player. in, and then you will get that one player and just add to value, and they have experience of doing it. They are too good. Man City are too good, and they're the best team in the Premier League. And now you can see how people fight. People tries to fight for the second best team in the league. But it's really interesting. At least it has shown something. For Arsenal to lead until this moment, for that Arsenal to lose it until this moment, is somehow disappointing, but they should take the positive part of it and try to take it to the next season, because they can get something next season. It has shown that Premier League is changing. Man City have been dominating it, but at least there can be a challenge. If there's a challenge in top four, it make it really. If there's a challenge top there, it make it really entertaining. So next season it will be more competitive, and Arsenal should prepare. They should go into transfer market, try to bring in some new players, try to bring in try to build a squad depth, because that squad, the way they stick together this season, the way Arsenal play this season, they were together. They had a system to do it. Was it January? They already had 49 points. It's not easy to get 49 points in January. So it's really let's also take positive part of Arsenal. Nobody ever thought Arsenal could be where they are. Let us be honest. Who thought Arsenal could finish second place after the display last season? What they displayed last season, never thought they were underdogs in this one. Nobody expected, nobody predicted Arsenal could finish top four. At least now we take positive part of it, carry it to the next season. They will have Champions League football. If you compare, let's say, we can't compare Arsenal season and Manchester United season at the moment, because Manchester United are still battling it, but at least there's a progress. You can see. They should just trust the process. There's Ateta always say, trust the process. Just trust the process. Back up your managers. That is what Arsenal can do best at the moment, because they know they can do it. Each and every team can do it, because where Arsenal have missed it, it was a slightly fall, and it's because of the squad depth. Man City, you cannot compete with clubs like Man City. It's difficult to compete with Man City because they have players to do it. They have everything. They have money. They have each and everything. So Arsenal needs that type. If Premier League clubs can get those type of players, this top four, Arsenal can be really dangerous. If they go and back Arteta next season, you have the better pre-season. It will be really important for them. And I know next season they have to come strong. They have to come strong, and they have to believe again they can do it. And it will be really interesting, and this one will make football more entertaining. At least next season we might see a different thing than Man City. Arsenal have proven it. It can happen. So it's a really good season for Arsenal, and if I was to rate Arsenal season out of 10, let me be honest, I will give them a 7. I will give them a 7. They had a chance to win Europa League. They battled it out. I think personally, I always say they left that one on a purpose. Their main focus was to aim on Premier League, but Arsenal had a good chance of winning Europa football. But they focused on the big thing, which didn't help them though. Getting Champions League is an improvement. It has been a while since Arsenal played Champions League, so take positive part of it, carry it to the next season. A lot of games to be played. Back your manager. Arsenal should just back their manager and stick with these players. These players have shown characters. They have shown they can do it, and it's important to see how next season Arsenal will display themselves. It's important to see how next season will go, because Premier League is becoming more unpredicted, really unpredicted. So let me sit down on the comment section what you guys think on Arsenal performance this season. What do you rate? Where do you rate Arsenal season out of 10? Me, I will give them a 7 out of 10, a 7.5, but a 7 out of 10. They have battled it. They have tried. Let us say, for example, they have tried. Nobody expected this team, this squad, to be where they are. That pressure is still a young squad. It doesn't have much experience like Man City does. It doesn't have those experiences lacked their experiences to finish the league. It always happens. It happens that way. It always happens in football. So smash a like on the video. Let me sit down on the comment section what you guys think about this Arsenal performance. Don't forget to like, leave your comment down there. If you know you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscription button. Don't forget to click that notification bell. Don't forget to click that notification bell so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. Without you, we could not be able to reach where we are at the moment. Until we do the next one, bye bye and see you to the next one.